transformation. If you are new here, I help heal your heart, align with your higher self, and manifest the kind of love that actually feels safe and reciprocal. That's why when you come here, you're here to get your soulmate and dump the rest. Every week, we dive into the energy, the soul lessons behind your connection, whether it's with your twin flame, your soulmate, or your own inner self. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't, and remember your soul story is about evolving. You're not chasing love here, you are embodying it. We are still under a Taurus supermoon, one of the brightest and most grounding moons of the year. This energy brings emotional clarity, but also closure. Supermoons magnified what's been buried, the truth, the love, the lessons, and anything else that rises to the surface. Taurus energy is about self-worth, stability, and what truly feels safe for your heart. So if something is feeling shaky right now, it's not punishment, it's a revelation. And this full moon says you can build forever. You can't build forever on what is temporary. Sorry, I'm just still drinking my morning coffee this morning. The full moon says what you can't build is what is temporary, meaning, you know, why struggle, why try so hard for something to happen if it's going to always take so much effort to make it happen? So over the next few days, expect emotional intensifying breakthroughs, and you may even have a few karmic reconnections. So let's look at the energy of the planets over the next few days. We have Sun in Scorpio, which is an intensifying, ending, and transformation, truth telling place for the Sun. People are feeling emotional, truth bubbling up, secrets are coming out, cycles are closing with the karmics. And this week, this is where fake connections actually end, soul contracts actually clarify. So it's a time to face what you've been avoiding, not to suffer, but to finally release it. With Moon in Taurus, you have emotional craving for stability, comfort, central peace. And after Scorpio's chaos, everyone's nervous system needs grounding. Perfect for self-care rituals, body healing, and reconnecting to safely reconnect your body through the senses. So touch the earth, breathe. The body is your anchor this week. With Mercury and Mars in Sagittarius, truth arrows are flying. Things are coming out. Conversations are bold, blunt, liberating, but they can also sting. And it's a week of truth bombs, revelations, and finally saying what's been stuck in your throat. And now with Mercury in retrograde, there is some past karmic situations maybe coming back to finish those topics of conversations that was left on read. Say what your soul has been screaming. It's not confrontation, it's a liberation. Venus in Libra. Love is rebalancing. People crave fairness, beauty, connection that feels equal, and the sweet spot for reconciliation if both people have evolved. Otherwise, there will be peace over the chaos. You don't need to chase the balance. You embody it. You become it. And Jupiter in Cancer, well, this is emotional expansion, family karma clearing, big inner healing energy. Many will feel nostalgia or emotional breakthroughs tied to childhood, motherhood, or ancestral lineage. So forgiveness isn't weakness, it's a freedom. With Saturn, Neptune, and North Node in Pisces all in retrograde, spiritual accountability is what is taking place here. Illusions break down, and if you've been running from your own intuition or ignoring your inner voice, you'll get a wake-up call. Dreams and veils will be seen. This is when the dreams are actually telling you stories that you needed to see. You're not lost, you're dissolving what never was you. With Uranus in retrograde in Gemini, sudden truths and communication, relationships, expect surprising messages, spontaneous clarity, or seeing a familiar situation from an entirely new perspective because the collective nervous systems are overstimulated right now. People may be blurting truth impulsively. So don't react, just respond. Clarity doesn't need any drama. And with Pluto in Aquarius, society is collectively rewriting your power structures, especially in love, leadership, and authentic self. If you've been living small, Pluto is demanding full self ownership. And overpower doesn't pacify. People are ready for real depth because your truth is the revolution. So let's see what these cards are showing you for your week, Leo. Because what I'm seeing here is this is a test of your true strength. This is telling you to lead with your heart, not with your ego. So here we have the past, the current energy, and the future. This is you, this is them, and this is the energy, and this is the card underneath the deck, which is influencing this reading. Now, for you, you have the devil reversed. You've been breaking free from emotional patterns that once held power over you. Obsession, control, or the need to prove your worth through others' actions. This is a type of liberation energy, the courage to stop performing for love. You are releasing the attachments that was really interfering with your connections and relationships. The Three of Pentacles reverse, effort felt one-sided. There was misalignment in teamwork or communication. You were building something without any mutual investment, and it led to exhaustion or frustration. So they weren't willing to meet you in balance and harmony here. You have Nine of Swords reversed. So, recovery from anxiety and sleepless nights because you faced the fears that kept you repeating those cycles. And now the grip of overthinking is starting to loosen. So, it looks like here in the past, you broke free from control and fear. You no longer are giving too much energy to what did not seem to grow with you or be in alignment with you. You no longer are trying to earn peace or trying to overperform or trying to prove your value and worth. So in the current energy here, I see the Four of Swords, and this is about you resting, recovering, protecting yourself, really taking care, self-care of yourself. Because after you are given all your all, the universe is insisting you to look at, take a break, take a rest. This is a place of being wise for yourself. Life is inviting you to take a leap again, but take a break, recharge. The full upside down here is, it's not the time to start something new, not a new heart space, not a new thought. You're learning to trust again, but you don't want to go into this being naive. You want to really go in with the wisdom that you gained from the past. The Five of Cups reversed here is emotional renewal. You're no longer grieving what's gone. You're seeing why it all had to leave. The sorrow is transmuting into gratitude, creating space for new emotional possibilities. So what's going on here? Well, right now you're entering a quiet but powerful rebirth. The Fool, the Four Swords all say this chapter is beginning with taking a step back, but wiser, more prepared, and also healing the pain from the past. What is truly meant for you will meet you halfway. So, what you have coming up for you, Leo, in the near future? Well, you have the Page of Swords here reversed. So, avoid any impulsive communication or reaching out over pride, or anybody who may even test you through love bombing energy. Someone from your past or current energy may trigger you to defend yourself. Stay grounded. You no longer need to prove your truth. The Queen of Cups here is emotional mastery, softness, opening up, that calm, comfort, compassionate state. You lead with the heart and intuition, no longer suppressing your vulnerabilities. This is emotional confidence and not emotional exposure. With the Queen of Pentacles right beside the Queen of Hearts, this here is stating you embody stable, independent efforts. You see the value in yourself. There is grace. Your energy becomes both nurturing and self contained, a magnet for healthy relationships, not codependent ones. So here you are moving forward. Your strength lays in emotional composure. You're stepping into queen energy. You're balanced, you're nurturing, you're powerful. You see the value in yourself. You see how worthy you are. You don't need to overperform. You are no longer the past person. So underneath the deck here, the hidden energy is about surrender. The defensiveness, the need to prove your value is now fading away. You don't need to fight every battle. Some truths are going to reveal themselves, whether it is being obvious or in silence. Because this super moon in Taurus is going to ground your confidence. Your validation now comes from inner alignment, not outer applause. The hidden influence is surrender. Your peace is worth more than being right. You're taking a step back and you're seeing if you can now magnetize that energy. The lesson is that gentleness and strength can coexist. Remember, you are truly embodiment of a magnet. You don't have to be roaring like a lion to be powerful. Your quiet confidence is enough. This week asks you to pause before you speak, react, or decide. Because with Mercury now in retrograde, communication is getting all tangled up, not to confuse you, but to slow you down, to hear yourself first. Old conversations, past connections, or unresolved creative ideas may even resurface, but the key isn't to fix them. It is to understand that they are teaching you about self expression and boundaries. With Pluto in Aquarius mirroring your sign, it means that this retrograde is bringing shadow reflections through relationships and social interactions. So if someone projects onto you, don't mirror it back. Observe is how proof that you have grown so far. You are being reminded that your voice holds weight and silence can be equally powerful. So, when in doubt, say less and listen for the truth behind the lines. Your heart doesn't need to shout anymore, it just needs to speak honestly. And you're not losing people, you're losing the distortions, the chains that held you back. What's meant for you will no longer require you to chase it, only to receive it. If this message spoke to you, don't forget to like, comment your sign, and share what part hit home for you. I love hearing your stories. So check out your moon, your rising sign, and your Venus for a deeper view into your emotional and spiritual path. And if you're ready to go deeper, I do rituals, healing sessions, extended readings, and hypnosis and subconscious reprogramming, and all sorts of free stuff at the website www.loveinthe12thdimension.com. Remember, you are the magnet, and the energy you hold creates the love you attract. Until next time, be love to yourself, and the rest will follow.